What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy Humble Ziggy. We back here with another reaction for y'all, and we back with Khantrast with his Word is Bond official video. Now, hey, I gotta say this. Ever since when Khantrast, I don't want to say he moved away from the nerdcore scene, because obviously that's where he started out and such, and you cannot deny it, he was going crazy with it. But ever since landed in Brooklyn, from that point to now, boy, he's been getting recognition everywhere. And the fact that he's going into this lane now in his career, hey, I guess I don't want to say I don't think he was trying to, like, to me personally, right? When it comes to a certain artist, when you know they were in a certain lane, I've always say sometimes you gotta evolve. So I guarantee you, sooner or later, right? Not saying this ain't fire, but sooner or later, you know he's gonna come back to his nerdcore vibes, his anime rap vibes, because that's how we knew him as. But regardless of how he's doing, hey, and seeing how the other nerdcore community, other nerdcore artists or so and such is giving him his props and such, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But either way, we about to check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my socials up there, and without further ado, let's get it.
I just need to vocalize arguments with the family. We scream until our vocals fried. Used to get
okay, he
one of my friends. We get showered in compliments.
Hold up, he getting into his Kendrick now. Watch the party die type of vibe. Hold up, okay. Hey, that creativity. Hey, ever since when Kendrick dropped that, you know there's been it's so crazy that every time when Kendrick drops, you know the culture shifts somewhere or another. So the fact that when he dropped Watch the Party Die, the fact that he wasn't even talking much about Drake, but anybody else and such in the culture, where no matter who you is, as a black or white or so, if you're a culture vulture, but you're the type of one who is destroying the culture from within, hey, he was exposing all the people who's had an agenda and such. So I'm kind of like seeing how Khantrast involved it. Let's see how Khantrast does his and such in this. So hold up.
This some shit I just need to vocalize. Arguments with the family, we scream until our vocals fried. Used to get jealous whenever one of my friends would get showered in compliments by their parents, used to wish they were mine. Not to say I'm not grateful for what my family provided, but at times I was wishing I had more gentle guidance, and not to be called a pussy just cause I envy kindness. So be made a social pariah cause I enjoy the silence. My fondest memory.
Cause you gotta realize Khantrast is of Asian descent. It's like Asian, right? I don't know if he's probably Japanese or so, or Chinese. Well, I wouldn't say Chinese, but mostly Japanese. And knowing how their type of culture is when it comes to families, I'm not going to say all of them, but majority of the times, right? Certain family, hey, there's many different types of families in the world and such, because it's not, you would think just, oh, when you're looking at the US, the families are supposed to be like this kind, loving and such. Not all of them, trust me. Going to other third world countries, the families are much more tougher on their own and such, rather than trying to, because saying like this, it's basically like this. They show a lot of tough love in their family more than gentle love. Like he just said and such, there's a lot more tough love in other third world country families than in US families.
Compliments by their parents, used to wish they were mine. Not to say I'm not grateful for what my family provided, but at times I was wishing I had more gentle guidance, and not to be called a pussy just cause I envy kindness. So be made a social pariah cause I enjoy the silence. My fondest memories cluttered by ambiguity, cause most of the moments that I had cherished have felt bittersweet. You would've thought that some progress would earn some trust in me, but it seems I'm still fighting so they could hear me speak. Asian traditions telling me to respect the fam, but at what cost should I continue to neglect the chance to vocalize my feelings of feeling inadequate? I grabbed the pen so I could vanish, show them all how much this rapping shit had mean to me. How much.
See, I was right. He's from Asian, because that Asian culture is bro. The one thing I know, cause let's be honest, and you cannot even say, cause I know people are gonna say, "Oh, this racist of you." No, literally, when it comes to an Asian culture, when it comes to the Asian parents of their kids, they want to make sure they have these big jobs that are like have six figures types of jobs and such. Whether it's a doctor, lawyer, something. Be honest. You have never. I mean, hell, even other Asians from their culture gonna say about how their parents wanted them to be a lawyer or a doctor or some type of six-figure type job or so. Cause to them, if you went to, I guess to their culture, if you went up to the tops, they consider that a failure. That's how, literally, you cannot even tell me that's not in any tiny verses or anything like that. That's literally how it is. I don't want to say it's literally how it is, but that's majority of the time how most Asian cultures are like. Most Asian parents are like, to be honest.
I thought that some progress would earn some trust in me, but it seems I'm still fighting so they could hear me speak. Asian traditions telling me to respect the fam, but at what cost should I continue to neglect the chance to vocalize my feelings of feeling inadequate? I grabbed the pen so I could vanish, show them all how much this rapping shit had mean to me. How much it really saved my soul and helped me keep the peace. How painting pictures with these flows, I was here with ink. How strong I felt when on the stage on my first 16s. Felt like I'd be super powered up, nothing could damage me. So thank God for the Joey Bads, the capital D's, underachievers and ASAPs, the Earl Sweats, team backpacks, and Miller Max. Had me thinking the West was back school.
And I like how he's giving his props to how all his inspirations and such. Shouting out the ASAPs, the Earl Sweatshirts, the Joey Badasses. And then he was about to say the Kendrick too, of course, since this beat is literally Kendrick. And then he's about to say Schoolboy. Hey.
The Joey Bads, the capital D's, underachievers and ASAPs, the Earl Sweats, team backpacks, and Miller Max.
Miller.
Schoolboy was my Brody smack, bumping pro era. I felt fly like was CJ at Doomsday coming. I hear him yelling in all caps. Still remember when Logic body that under pressure track. Even Lil B had me shook with them exhibit raps. Even heard the Angia era was spinning up some bad. The way I freestyle, you would've thought I brought Mamba back, cause I was getting hungrier every year when I wasn't rapping.
That Mamba mentality. Rest in peace to Kobe, boy.
You would've thought I brought Mamba back, cause I was getting hungrier every year when I wasn't rapping. I was trying to see how to put the game in a body cast. And think about if anybody wanna try me out, then I'ma walk them down and show their asses where the coffin at. Like, just to show them I could rap. Like, yeah, just to show them I could rap. Like, yeah, just to show them I could rap. Cause all the things, the diamond, the gold rings, I'm good off all of that if I could show them I could rap. Look,
and hey, that's what it all matters at the end of the day. That, cause I guarantee you, a lot of people always want to talk about how, oh, if you're rich and all that, then you know you're nah. A lot of people, it's so crazy because I saw like a clip where Glorilla was talking about how she at one point when she got successful, she didn't drop something for a year, and people were saying that she fall off or whatnot. But the thing is, with her, she's saying about how she actually can rap and such, and hey, she can. Don't get it twisted. This is in a way how with Khantrast or any other rapper for that matter. I don't care. It don't matter if you're just if you're rich right now and whatnot. If you ain't proven that you can actually show your critics and haters that you can actually rap this shit, like do this shit. If you ain't really passionate about this shit and all you cared about was getting rich off of that and such, then honestly, nobody's gonna show you respect. Honest to God. That's how I feel. If you ain't actually putting the work into your craft, then what's the point of saying that you're fire if you actually don't put your heart and soul into anything that you're trying to do? Simple as that. That's how I look
Show
at
them
it.
I could rap. Like, yeah, just to show them I could rap. Cause all the things, the diamond, the gold rings, I'm good off all of that if I could show them I could
How
rap.
to
Look,
rap.
I'm trying to build me a milli to get my brothers up. Cause some of them don't know about the feeling of when the sun is up. Some of them been in survival state since they was young. And I just wanna build a world where my peoples don't need to care about none. I got a homie whose mind is sharp and they grind hard. But when you from the P's, it's hard just trying to find a start. One of my guys lost his pops and had to go to work the day right after. Back to the same routine, living life reverse. Don't got the time to be processed any of the pain. I'm the pain just to pass the days. I'm minimum wage and I'm a psycho. He waking up just to end the day in the same place he woke up in. And shit don't change. I thank God one of my guys made it out the mud. I pray his company earn him $1 million in his funds. One of my guys getting extorted by his landlord. I wish I had a crib I could swing him to keep him up above. I'm always moving with love in my heart. Strength in my steps, never waver, I'll never forget. For those I cherish, you should know I'm forever in debt. Within my soul, I'ma rap till we can all take a breath. Till we can all eat together, till we can all take that flight out to Japan like we said, without all the pitfalls of life. Till we can feast without stressing about what we eating at night. But till then, I'll be grinding until we all eat it right. Alright.
And bro, that's like basically in that entire thing where he was just going out, it basically saying about how he with him, and it can not only just relate to Khantrast, it could relate to anybody where you are like the only person in your group where even though you want everybody else to succeed and such, right? If you're the only one that they depend on and such, right? Even if they're doing their all, but if you're their only choice to get it out the mud and all that and such, and trying to be successful, and basically trying to live a good life and such, then trust me, does that add any more fire in you and such, where you will have to grind way more harder and such, and way more better and such, in order for everybody to eat good and such. Because trust me, do you know how much a lot of people, as soon as when, like, how am I trying to say this? Basically, this is why it's so crazy to me, where a lot of people just want to hate for some reason, just because you grinding your ass off, you put in the work for something, and you're off successful, while others are just gonna hate on you. How you gonna hate on somebody when they're grinding as much hard, because you don't know what they have to go to in order to get to where they at? Some just do the easy route and such, but others actually came from the bottom and they're on their way up, and they keep on going. You just want to hate down there. That's what with that type of hate, that's why it's gonna make you stay down there if you keep on hating so much. So trust me, at the end of the day, if anyhow I see my homies down at the bottom and such, trust me, you don't think I'm the type of motherfucker that as soon as when I see them down, trust me, I'll be the helping hand. Even if I don't have as much, trust me, I will try to help no matter what. You think I'm lying? Alright. Trust me, if you meet some of my people, if you met people who know me in real life, they would tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I've tried to help them as much as I can, no matter what I have. Because I'm not saying I'm this big, rich somebody and such. But if I try to help you out in some other way, I would help you without an ease. As long as you're trying to make it be for a good reason and such. Because I can't just say I'm going to do it. You need to actually have a reason why you want me to help you and such. Because it's not selfish of me to say that. Most people just do something because most people like to use somebody and such. So if you're gonna use me for a good reason. Don't use me for no stupid ass reason. That's how I look at it.
Waking up just to end the day in the same place he woke up in, and shit don't change. I thank God one of my guys made it out the mud. I pray his company earn him $1 million in his funds. One of my guys getting extorted by his landlord. I wish I had a crib I could swing him to keep him up above. I'm always moving with love in my heart. Strength in my steps, never waver, I'll never forget. For those I cherish, you should know I'm forever in debt. Within my soul, I'ma rap till we can all take a breath. Till we can all eat together, till we can all take that flight out to Japan like we said, without all the pitfalls of life. Till my love on despite the fact that I've never embraced. I'ma vocalize it. I'm hoping my mom's retired. She overdue for vacation. The trauma that she been through, she be the toughest one alive. To my sisters and my cousins, I'm grateful for their support. Even though affection is a luxury we can't afford, but despite all of the clowning and joking and back and forth, I wouldn't change it for a thing. They still my family, of course. This the life.
And bro, hold on. The fact that you see like two different cultures, black people and Asian people. This is what I be talking about when it comes about diversity. Like, come the hell on. If you don't see this connection right here, hey, I be saying it. When it comes to two different cultures, they always find a way how to connect more than like a regular American people. And hey, I'm not saying I'm not glad that I'm American and all that, but what I am saying is you find a lot more connection from other minorities and such, other different cultures than in America. Think about, because with the way how the world is right now, where we're more than divided, more than united. I'm just saying. Hey, if I'm wrong, it is what. If you think I'm wrong, hey, that's your opinion. Think about it. If you look on Instagram and you see many different types, two different cultures come into one, like, you wonder why most cultures you wonder why most third world countries in the world, hell, my country included, of Jamaica, not saying all of them gonna do it, but majority of the time, they will always see how America is always divided more than united. So, until when you start doing shit like this to like actually be connected to one another, you just gonna have more third world countries talk about how y'all is in shambles.
The trauma that she been through, she be the toughest one alive. To my sisters and my cousins, I'm grateful for their support. Even though affection is a luxury we can't afford, but despite all of the clowning and joking and back and forth, I wouldn't change it for a thing. They still my family, of course. This the life I've been living, keep it true to a T. I wasn't capping when I said I moved my guys out the peas. Think I'm acting when this culture is the reason I breathe. So when I say that these my brothers, that's the shit that I mean. Word is born.
Directed by Dang Chang. Hey, shout out to Khan, man. This that real music right here and such. He's speaking from his soul with this one. I gotta give a like on that one. But hey, man, at the end of the day, we all need to be connected as one. If this country, look, let me not even speak, because I know people are going to be triggered or whatever. Hey, if you want to be triggered by some truth of what I speak or of what anybody try to speak and such, and you try to silence them and such about it, then I'm sorry, you are probably one of the problems of why America is going into chaos right now. But hey, it is what it is. But hey, shout out to Khan, man. Like I said at the start, ever since he's gone on this switch and such, he's got, in a way, you see more of the creativity in his music. Not to say he didn't do it before, but you see way more of it currently now than it has ever been. But hey, it's been your boy Humble Ziggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up, and make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe for more. I'm out.